How to set up Facebook conversion API for your business. So in this video, I'm going to share with you from the very scratch. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here is the deal. We have to create a data source, which was formerly known as Facebook Pixel. So I'm going to name it create new data set. So ecom Naim. Okay. Eco Naim. All right. Copy it because I'm gonna use this name again and again. So yeah, that's all. Okay, so now go to Google Tag Manager and I'm just paste it. So yeah, the name of this of my yeah. Okay, country, whatever in which country you are, as I'm from Bangladesh. So yeah, I have to click on it. Container name I can give whatever. So in this case, web, and this is done. We've created our Google Tag Manager. We will set up the Facebook conversion API with, Google Tag Manager. So I have to copy this code name and go to the backend. So we have to add new plugin in order to install the Google Tag Manager in our website and enable the data layer. So I have to click the GTM kit. So yeah, GTM kit, just search it. Okay, install, and then boom, go activate it. I'm gonna activate it. It's saying there's something not working. That's not a deal. Okay, save and continue. Track WooCommerce page type. So share anonymous data. You can agree with it or not. It's all up to you. So automatic updates. Go to the dashboard. Okay, I have I have done it. So yeah, inject the container code. This is important. So now what I have to do, I have to go over here and preview it just to see that whether our data layer has been enabled or not. So this is our website domain. For the preview section, I have to click on it and then okay, stop it. Okay, that means everything is working. So yeah, now we have to set up everything from the very scratch. Look, if you click on any product, then there will be changes here, right? So view item. That's all. That's a very great thing. So uh, now we have to set up everything. Let's go to the tag section, and I I'm going to show you everything you need to know to set up the conversion API for your business. So first of all, as we are going to set up the Facebook conversion API, we have to um, you know we have to set up the Facebook web Facebook browser side or client side tracking, and then we have to create our Facebook server side tracking. So I have to click just write Facebook, yeah, Facebook Pixel by Facebook Archive, add to workspace, add, and then now our pixel ID. So we have to go over here and copy this number, right? So I'm here, and as I'm going to use this Facebook pixel ID again and again, so I have to create a constant variable on this. So I have to click on it and then constant. So the value is here, FB pixel ID, all right. And then, okay, uh, we have to set up the page view. So the standard event, in case of custom event, I'm going to make videos on it. In the next video you will see it. So standard page view, and there are so many as we are going to set up for an e-commerce business. So page view, view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, and purchase. These are the 5 common and most precious events. So we have to you know we have to track them. So in this case we are going to set up the page view. So in this case we are going to set up, for GDPR we are going to set up a constant variable, and the value should be not set. All right, just copy it and paste it over here, the name. Okay, not set. Name, you can name whatever, but the value should be like this. So yeah, and then I have to go to the more settings and then click on the event ID. All right, event ID. Okay, event ID. All right, this one, to workspace, and then boom, just name it event ID. So event ID. Okay, so in this case I have to event. No, this is not here still. So okay, I have to custom to me. All right, so the event ID, and then trigger all pages. FB as it is for web. So web page view. You can name uh, whatever you want to name it. This for better management. FB web. I mean web conversion tracking or client side tracking page view events. So this is what we have to do, right? And then as we are going to set up for you know another 4 events like view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, and purchase. So we have to go or go to this one and this one, we have to use it. So for page view and view content, look, in the page view your visitor can visit any pages. So you don't have to you don't have to send object properties like content type, content name, content IDs, but it is true in case of view content. So let's say in this case uh, I see the content name and the price and the value, everything, the currency. These are the things we have to send to Facebook uh, to teach it that please show my ads to those person um, who is likely to buy, right? For increasing the event match quality, right? So now we have to do what do we have to do. We have to set up our uh, page view event, view content event. So click on it and then copy. Just copy it. Everything should be very easy peasy. Just copy it and then change the name, view content. All right, and then in this case, view content where it is. Okay, and everything is okay. So in the under the object properties, we have to send those data, right? Under the object properties, we have to send those data, right? Content type. So I have to go over here, and for 5 things I have to send. Content type, right? Is there any space? No, there is no space. Content name, content IDs. We have to send. There is ID at the back end of this website, so I have to send it value. In case of value, we have to give the exact value so that our ads will be more optimized, right? So yeah, so you can, in this case, assorted coffee, right? But if we can easily get the data, um, dynamically, so that if someone visits this, Facebook will uh, Facebook will understand that someone has visited the Farm Fresh X, so that when you run retarget ads, like who have viewed your Farm Fresh X, your ads will be more optimized, right? So you have to collect collect the data very dynamically, right? So here we go. Okay, this case farm view content. Look, here's the when I saw the assorted coffee, ID, item name, currency, price, right? So this is, in this case, I have to copy, just get the price of it, right? Item dot e-commerce dot items dot price, right? So now we have to content type. We have to make a variable to get the data very dynamically, right? So the variable should be, you know, data layer variable. So now in this case, as this is e-commerce, we're going to get the name, item name, e-commerce dot items dot e-commerce dot items dot zero dot item name. So this code will get the assorted coffee, right? So to content, all right, okay. Discuss changes. A content type, or I have to give just the product as it is. There is no variable in this case, right? Let's say there is no color variation, so I can easily give the product over here. Product, I can just copy and paste it over product, and then for getting the item name, I can go to over here and then click on the data layer variable, all right, and then paste it over here. Just DLV, data layer variable, item name. The naming should be you know just like whatever you want to name it. So here we go. And in case of content ID, let's go over here and click on the data layer variable once again, and then paste the code. Why am I copying and pasting here? Here's the logic. This is the mother and this is the object and array. So e-commerce dot items dot, to get something from the array, you have to put 0. So e-commerce dot items dot zero dot item ID or item name, currency, whatever you want to get from here. So this is how it works. So in this case, I'm going to just copy and paste it for the sake of making it easy peasy. DLV item ID, right? And here is value. DLV value, single product, right? For value, you know, this one, and currency. Look, here is the currency, right? USD. So e-commerce dot items dot currency, you will see this e-commerce dot currency. Why? Here's the deal. E-commerce, and it is not under the object, right? So e-commerce dot, it is not under the mm, it is not under the object. So e-commerce dot currency, right? E-commerce dot currency, it is just under the um, object. So e-commerce dot currency, to get something from the object you have to just um, you know put dot between the data and the mother. So e-commerce dot currency. So in this case, e-commerce dot currency, in case of currency, right? So I'm gonna click once again, and here we go. DLV currency, right? Okay. Now we have to go to um, we have to, yeah, more settings, event ID, everything, and we have to just change the trigger. So click on it and change the trigger. The trigger should be custom event. So what is the trigger? When this event will fire, when the event is view item, right? Like this. When it is like this, so the event is view item, right? So we have to copy it and then paste it over here. Paste it, right? Copy it and paste it. Okay, I'm gonna custom view view item, right? So this is our trigger, right? So copy it, and in case of, look, when I click on add to cart button, let's say once again, when I click on add to cart button, let's say this one, add to cart button, there will some changes, and there will some changes, and the changes will happen. All right, so I click on the view item, and then look, everything is okay, and then I click on the add to cart button. As you can see that there is some changes. All right, where the changes not happening. All right, I'm gonna click once again, add to cart. All right, look, the object in array, everything just up and down, but the object in array is everything quantity and look at the view item, everything is same. So I can easily copy it and then paste it, just change everything to make it copy. All right. Add to cart, add to cart. All right. I have to just change it. Add to cart, and everything is okay under the object properties. Okay, add to cart event. These are the very same. So as everything is same, look, the view item, look, and in case of add to cart, where it is. All right, this is the view item. I'll see 50, 55, 30, and everything, and in the add to cart, everything is the same. So it's not needed to add something or change something. So just copy and paste it, paste, but the trigger should be changed, right? So I have to go over here, and then everything is okay. Now we have to change the trigger. When the trigger, look, when I click on add to cart, the event is add to cart. So I have to um, create another event for it. So custom event, I have to copy. Oops, this is not real. All right, this should be like this. Add to cart. I have add to cart. All right. So just make sure that everything is add to. I can easily paste it. Um. Okay. Okay. We are done. So now save. Now one thing we have to do, we have to go to the variable section, and then we have to, you know, do something that is needed for us. Data layer variable. Look, when we go to initiate checkout, let's say I have added it to my cart, and then once again this one, I want to add it to my cart, and then go to the view cart and proceed to checkout. This will happen at the back end. This will happen. Just wait and see. Okay, I'm in the checkout, begin checkout, right? So in this case, look, we have two items, right? But Facebook recommend us to send data for each and everything, for each and every product separately and in a string or you know number manner. So I'm gonna show you everything what you have to do. So first of all, we have to create a data layer variable to get these items, and then from these items we have to get the item ID and item name separately. So to do it, we have to copy ecommerce.items, so that ecommerce.items will get those data, right? So it is needed for us to create ecommerce.items, right? Ecommerce.items. Okay. Hmm. Just copy it. E-commerce, commerce dot items. Okay, let's paste it over here. DLV, DLV, commerce items, right? Items. Okay. So now to get, all right. So now to get the data, like, you know, content name, to get the data for ensure checkout, you know, content name and content IDs very separately. So we have to um, use a custom JavaScript code. So now what we have to do, we have to go over here and this one. Okay, this is not a big deal. We have to copy it and then initiate checkout, initiate checkout. All right. So now we have to change it. Initiate checkout where it is. All right. Initiate checkout and everything is okay under the object properties. Content type you can give whatever. As our product has no variation, so we can easily give it product. So in case of content name, we have to use the you know custom JavaScript. So this is the code we have to use. This is the code we have to use. All right, to get, just copy it and then paste it over here. So now what we have to do, content ID, content ID and content name. All right. So now go to custom JavaScript, and then this is the variable what we have made, this couple e-commerce items, right? From these e-commerce items, this code will get the item name, right? So as we are going to get it for item name, we can easily look item name. We want to get the name, item name. So this one is okay. So just name it very carefully so that we can suggest item name, right? So that we can easily use it anywhere, right? Okay, this one, item name. So in case of ID, we have to go once again, custom JavaScript, and change the name. Okay, ID. So this one, in this case, so item ID. All right. So we have to give our variable. Um, all right. Okay. Now we have to change our trigger. The trigger should be like this. Once again, when you click on the begin checkout, there is the event name is begin checkout. So just copy it and paste it over here, right? It's custom. All right. Right. Okay. The value should be um this one, e-commerce dot value, because you know 70, look, 75, 35 into 2, 70 plus 25, I mean 95. So e-commerce dot value, this one should be all right. E-commerce dot what I have to, okay. um E-commerce dot value, dot e-commerce dot value. Okay, multiple. Okay, save it. Now we have to set up our purchase event. Just click on it and then copy to make a purchase to show you that how it works. So purchase, right? Should check out purchase. Okay, in the object properties, look, I have to show you place an order. So I don't know whether it works or not. Just wait. So as you can see, after the purchase, the order received, and after the purchase event, everything is okay, but there are some, data has been added, like value tags. Value, it is same e-commerce dot value. You can get the value, total value, and everything is same, the same e-commerce dot item. So I can easily copy. So what I have already did it. um, so in this case, we have to just send the transaction ID. So here we have to, you know give the transaction ID, or I mean order ID. So I have to add it over here and then order ID. So to get the transaction ID, what you have to do, look, e-commerce dot transaction ID, that's all right. So I can easily follow my, you know follow my, right, uh, easily follow my document. So data variable, and then copy and paste it, DLV transaction ID, right? So yeah, this one. Now once again, custom event, the event should be purchase. you know when the event is purchased, that this time this will fire, right? So custom and purchase, right? So this is the end of our, you know Facebook client side tracking. uh, I'm gonna preview submit it just to show you that everything is working or not. Okay, now can easily Okay, just see. Look, we are going to view a product. Okay, view content, and then add it to our cart. So add to cart. Okay, like this. So now we are going to proceed our checkout. So, in this case, you will see the initial checkout, and this one also has been fired. So checkout, it'll take a little bit time. You can get the data just a couple of minutes later. So I'll show you everything. So yeah, it's still buffering. Okay, so the purchase, value, order ID, everything you are going to get. So that's our Facebook client side tracking. I'm going to show you the server side tracking right after this. So that's all. Hope you will stick with me till the end so that uh, you can easily set on your own, or if you need any help with this, we can chat. So yeah. So it means our Facebook conversion client side tracking has been done. Now we are going to set our server side tracking. To do that, we have to go to the backend. So before I go to the back admin section, here as you can see that all the events has been working. So yeah, that's good. Now come to our you know Facebook server side tracking. So we have to go to the backend. I mean admin section, and then inside the account I have to create another container, and this time I have to create server account. Create. Okay, so yeah, we have to use this container configuration. So for server side tracking, what we have to do, we have to create a server container. So Babe.io is widely used as server. So just go to this and create a new account. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right. This one is disabled, so I'm gonna create a new SDTM container. The container name is, let's say, eco9 server, and this container configuration, if you want to set up with you know uh, Google a cloud platform, then you can click on it and then automatically provision trigger server, click on it, and then you will see everything. For this case, I'm going to do it with manually provision tagging server. So I have to copy it and then paste it over here, right? And as I'm from Okay, let's see. Press India episode and create container. All right, I'm gonna go for free option and then continue with free plan. Billing country. All right, I have to Bangladesh. So apply now. Um, Individual. Let's say I can give whatever. Uh, okay. Okay, this one. So our SDTM container ID is this, and container identifier and everything is here. So um, if you want to add custom domain, then you can click on it, add custom domain. So this is the domain. How to add custom domain? This is you know click on it and go to the backend of your hosting section, and you will see there is CDN, DNS name, and something like that. So just you have to you know paste according to the instructions, so you can easily add custom domain. So for this case I'm gonna do it. So yeah, copy it and then go to the backend of our website, and now I am going to you know connect it with our browser container, right? So after creating the server container, we have to go to the backend of our server container and then click on it and give the server container URL that I have copied a couple of minutes ago. So paste it and then set up, okay, and then save, right? So that I can connect both the server container and the browser container, right? So now we have to go to our browser container once again and then work on it, because we are going to send data through our browser container to the server container, right? So click on the tag section, and then you know we have to set up everything from page view to, so tag, and then create new, okay, Google tag. So FB server page view, all right. um, Tag ID whatever. For this purpose we're going to create a fake account, so G12121, right? That's it. And then in, in the configuration settings, shared events, we have to give an event ID. So just go over here and give this event ID here, okay, event ID, and then click on event ID, and in the configuration settings we have to give these data, like this one, right? So FPP, these are the cookie dropped by Facebook. So FPC and event time. For event time we need to uh, you know first party collection, and then we have to give um, server container. Yes, we have to give server container URL and send page view. Okay, for this case, server container URL. Okay, so for this case, we have to create a variable. What it is? FBP. So this variable should be click on here and then first party FBP, right? Just like this, lowercase FBP. So FBP, right? Save. For this one, we have to create FBC. Once again, um, FBC. See, event time. For this case, we have to use a code, and this code should be custom JavaScript. So create a new variable, custom JavaScript, and this one is event event time, right? Yeah. And first party collection, it's true. So yeah, true. And send page view URL, true. Yeah, send page view, true. And then um yeah, server container URL, copy it, and then paste it, right? So now our server-side page view event has been fired. We're going to set everything at the backend in the server container to get the data, right? Okay, now we have to go to set up our, you know, okay, where it is, page view event. So in this case, okay, this will be better if I can create a new, constant variable for this one, so that I don't have to paste. This is a false measurement ID, by the way. When we will make video on how to set up, GA4 server side tracking, that time we have to, you know, create a real, measurement ID. This is not a big deal. So this one, fake measurement ID. So fake measurement ID, give it FM. So yeah, save, and then go and create new another, you know, for events, like, you know, if I click on FM, this will come, and yeah, Google tag found in this container. So FB server view item, right? Okay, at that time we have to give the contain, you know, um, yeah, the event name should be like this: view item. And Okay, in the event parameter, we have to send the data. Uh, maybe okay. So event ID, event ID. Okay, I'm gonna so CK. You see first party collection type name, then IDs, and then value, and currency. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to give the event ID. So just event ID FBP. We've created these variables a couple of minutes ago. Let me see. True. Content, type. So what is our content type? This should be like our, you know, browser container, right? So content type product, as there is no variation. So product, and content name. So in this case, item names. We created a variable item name. This one for begin checkout and purchase. So item name for content ID, item ID. Okay, I'm gonna item ID, right? And value for this one, mm, value value single, currency, DLP currency, DLP currency. All right, and nothing else for this case. I have to just create the trigger when it will fire in a custom event, and boom, done. And now what we have to do, we have to click on copy and do the same like we add to cart. So this time we have to just change it. So add to cart like this, place it over here, and everything is the same. So we don't have to pay any attention to that. Uh, but to get the, in case of, GA4 enhanced conversion tracking, we have to give the items. It is recommended by Google Analytics 4, so we have to give it, right? We have to give it. So yeah, that's all for our, you know, now we have to set up our, begin checkout. Okay, for add to cart. Now I have to give the custom add to cart. Okay, and then once again copy it, begin checkout or initiate checkout. These are the same, so we don't have to be worried about it. But the event name should be like GA4. So begin checkout, and uh, this time we have to change the content name, right? and value. So this time we have to, oh, okay, just copy and paste. So now in this case I'm gonna copy and boom, begin checkout. So this one should be begin checkout event ID. So I have to change this. To change this custom just item name, right? Item name and suggest ID. So suggest item ID and value for multiple. So value for multiple and then change it. Okay, this one. Boom. Now we have to create our purchase event for our server side tracking. Okay, let's purchase. So this one should be like this, purchase. Okay, here's a purchase. You have to send some data like transaction ID. So in this case transaction ID. Transaction ID. All right, so yeah, once per page. You can change it for every event. For now I'm not gonna do it. uh, so okay, now I have to go to the backend of my go to the server container and then click on the tags and then okay, go to the meta, search by conversion API tag, Facebook conversion API, this one, right? This one should be used in this case. So we have to give our pixel ID. So where is our pixel ID? This one is our pixel ID. We can create a constant variable once again. So we don't have to, by the way. API access token. Let's go to here and go to the settings. Mm, access token. So access token. Generate access token. This should be one time. If you generate again, that time you have to change it. So make sure you have given the correct one. So access token. It would be better if you can create a variable on this, because this will be a little bit tougher for you to maintain. Sometimes something will be added or something will be deleted. So uh, you know API token. Okay, and test event code, you'll find it. For our case, we will get the test event code. So go to the test events, and this is our test event. It changes, so you have to make sure that this one is correct. So yeah, action source, extend pixel code, enable advanced enhancement. So yeah, that's all. And for the trigger, we have to click on some custom and you know, meta conversion API trigger. So in this one, I have to um, click on event name. Um, yeah, contains or match regex or regex, and then I have to go over here. Let's see, Facebook conversion get tag, right? Just see whether our setup works or not. I have to submit it. Okay, preview and then submit. It's on a server, so yeah, in a server. Now you have to go to any this one. Let's see whether our everything works or not. Look, web and server container, view item, and then click on add to cart. And let's see what happens here. Add to cart, succeeded. You know, post 200, everything is working. So page view content, add to cart, everything is working. So I have to go to the backend, checkout page and see whether it works or not. Look, this one works. So checkout, for begin checkout. Okay. If server succeeded, why it is? Ah, got it. Purchase has also been fired, but it is not correct. So I have to go over here and change the trigger. Maybe I didn't change the trigger. Yeah, yes, this one. And in this case, I have to change the trigger custom so that this won't work. So now I have to reload once again, and that time you will see that you know, trigger is not fired. This one, look. So why purchase, it's purchase. All right, everything is okay. That means something is missing. Okay, I have to do once again. So that time begin checkout, and this one. Okay, just see. Let's once again do it. Add to cart. Go to the begin checkout section and proceed to checkout and see what happens. You know, begin checkout. Why purchase is also fired? That time. Okay. Again, I have to remove all of them, so I can start from the very beginning once again. Choose. Let's say sorted coffee. Add to cart. View cart. Page view. Okay, page view. View cart. View item. Okay. This is the problem of the website, as it is free, but everything is fine and fine tuned, so you don't have to be worried about it. Okay, what is this? Begin checkout. Server. Okay, I have to make sure the change is submitted, and this time this will not happen once again. So yeah, I have to do it once again. Look, you won't see the problem right now. So let's say I'll do it. Preview. You won't get it. Add to cart. Look at the cart, and then go over here and proceed to checkout. You won't see the problem once again. Look, this time web and server purchase and have not fired, because I didn't. After a change, you have to submit or preview once again, but I didn't do it. So that time, place order, and you'll also see that there is no purchase event. So I have to purchase. I'll make video on how to increase the event match quality, and you will see everything from the very scratch. So stay tuned with me. Um, Hopefully you are going to get a very good insight. So yeah, look, okay, order received. This is because of the network, or the backend issue. you know Order received. Why is this? Payment info, begin checkout. So where is the purchase? Okay, I have to buy once again. It is just because of the free website issue. This is not a big deal. Okay, let me do it in front of you once again. So this one, proceed to checkout and place order. You can specify your URL with by using so many cases like the URL or everything. Look, this one has been fired, and in this case, you'll say the purchase, right? So this is how the Facebook conversion API works, the setup works. So if you need any help with this, we can have a chat. So that's all for today. Thank you for having with me.